God damn. I feel like a creeper looking through my ex's profiles. Tammy got married and had a kid. Maria works for Apple. How'd she manage that? Rachel is pregnant, and of course she's doing it alone. What else would you expect from that bag of whores? Profile to profile, I go through looking through albums and seeing how happy they are without me in their lives. Did I hold them back? Was I just a bump in the road to greatness? I went over each breakup in my head. Tammy said she didn't have time for a relationship, but that didn't stop her from taking guys home from the bars. Maria went off to college, then broke up with me over the phone. The guy she was going to replace me with laughed as she did it. At least she dumped me rather than cheat on me. And Rachel, oh Rachel, didn't realise that cheating is cheating regardless of gender. They all seemed so happy. Do they even think of me? I shut down my computer and went to bed. I tossed and turned, unable to shake the thoughts of them living happily ever after without me. Why do they deserve to be happy? I seethed. I got dressed and made my way downstairs, knowing that I wouldn't be sleeping tonight. It would be best to be around other people. I made my way downstairs. When I opened the door, sobs and whimpers filled the darkness. I flicked on the light, and they screamed. "Shut up! Shut up!" I commanded. And, like good girls, they went silent. "Clean this place up. You'll be getting some new roommates soon." When the worker scanned my ticket, the machine beeped and blared piercingly. "Sir, I believe there's an error on your ticket. The confirmation number doesn't match with our files. Could you please wait to the side?" As the last passenger walked through the gate, a courier delivered a manila folder. The worker paged through quickly and found what he was looking for. Ah, just as I suspected. There was a clerical error. It happens more often than you would think. I apologise for the mistake, the worker explained as he ripped the ticket in half. A bright light blinded me. I closed my eyes, and when I opened them, I was in a hospital bed, surrounded by doctors and nurses that seemed relieved that I was awake. It only lasted a few seconds, as the sound of a machine beeped and blared piercingly from the bed next to mine. Dr. Reisenler was just hitting a stride as he ranted on and on about Dante's Inferno and 14th century Italian politics when the door burst open and a man charged in, slamming the door behind him. He took deep, hard breaths, and there was a crazed look in his eyes. Some students jumped out of their chairs and ran towards the front of the room, while others sat, frozen in place, staring at the unknown man, barricading himself in their classroom. Jessica! Jessica! Come on! We need to get the fuck out of here!" "Mike? What are you doing here?" Jessica shouted at the man, half terrified and half concerned. "We need to go now," the man commanded while looking tensely out the window that was facing the front of the school. Everyone followed his gaze and saw nothing but a bright and sunny day. "Excuse me, sir, but you are disrupting my lecture. Please leave," Reisler snidely commanded. "Everyone needs to get the fuck out of here, right now! They are coming!" He shouted at them with crazed eyes. He grabbed Jessica's hand and led her to the door. He looked out into the hall through the tiny window in the door and saw that it was clear. As he tried to drag her out of the room, Dr. Reisner grabbed her other hand and stopped them from leaving. "I don't care if there's a madman wielding a chainsaw cutting down people in the hallways. No one interrupts my class. No one takes my students without a note from my parent." "Fuck you, and fuck your note, tight arse," my uncle shouted and threw a punch at Dr. Reisler. The English doctorate had no chance. The punch connected right beneath his chin. His eyes rolled into the back of his head, and the world went dark. Dr. Reisler collapsed onto the ground and did not move. Half the class screamed while the other half cheered. Everyone, get out now! Mike shouted at the class as he opened the classroom door and led Jessica out the front entrance of the school. Several other people sprinted towards them in the opposite direction, attempting to reach their children. When they reached Mike's Toyota pickup, they could hear the fire alarm ringing in the distance and the sound of gunshots coming from within the school. Mike turned on the engine, but didn't move the car. "What the fuck are you waiting for? Let's go!" Jessica shouted while watching the chaos erupting around her. "Wait a minute," Mike said, looking into his rearview mirror. A Ford Explorer barreled past them out of control and directly into the path of the students attempting to escape from the school. Jessica yelped and put her head down after she saw the Explorer run down a group of students. "Let's go! Come on, Mike! We need to get the fuck out of here!" Jessica begged. Mike pulled out carefully, make sure that another car wasn't coming, and then gunned the engine as soon as they were clear. More cars sped past them straight toward the school. "What in the world is happening? Why is everyone killing each other?" Jessica shouted at her uncle while he concentrated on the road. "It's the end of the world, Jessie," Mike replied. "The undead have risen." Sons of the Adam, daughters of the Eve, bastard children of incestuous procreation, extinction is nigh. Your creator, defeated and enslaved, cannot save you now. Upon the throne of creation, his guardians are raped and pledge fealty to new masters. He watches and weeps blood. Now our attention turns to his foul children, abominations against nature, an insult to our supremacy. We will dance in the halls of the fallen kingdom of God, to the music of 7 billion screams. There will be no prisoners, only extermination. Children of God, the hour of annihilation draws near. We are coming.